What's up, YouTube? Today we got a video. It's gonna be a 3-in-1. 3-in-1. A 3-in-1 video. I'm gonna have 3 death battles videos. So yeah, we're watching these.
Are by Marvel Snap and Prize Picks.
What the fuck?
Fight!
Death battle.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman.
The king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone.
He's Wiz.
I'll get.
And it's our
I'll
job
get
to
my
analyze their
prediction.
weapons,
I would
armor,
say
and
who I wanna
skills to
win
find out who would
after
win
the video.
a death
Yeah,
battle.
not when they explain all the.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
Ah, boring. Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome. Here comes King Koopa himself, better known as Bowser.
The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom World, the Koopa Clan.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they...
What?
Mushroom World, the Koopa Clan.
The Koopa Clan. What type of name is that? You get some hoes. Cody from SML.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters, fated to a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
Bowser wanted a different world.
Damn! Bowser's 34 years old? I thought that nigga was at least a buck 50 and buck 500. 34 years old. This nigga young. Old ass nigga.
But Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became
Yeah, Bowser.
infatuated with her.
So he...
Yep. Bots like that. This is the reason why I'm gonna get off TikTok. I mean, not TikTok. Cake. Yeah, this guy's a bot or what? I don't know. But yeah, I'm gonna stay off TikTok. Not damn Kick.
He turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bod.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers.
Dang.
However, Bowser
Heard
is
something
nothing
there.
if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That spiked shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer space, beckoning the earth.
Well, he could do that? I thought he could only breathe fire and shit. Like, he always gets his ass kicked by Mario. Like, bruh, do better.
Earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Oh, just a little dabbling in dark magic.
Hell yeah. Wizard
Really?
Turtle.
The original
Bro,
NES
he
manual
getting
even
power.
describes him as a sorcerer king. Magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no! I stole those coins fair and square!
Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships, clown cars, you name it. This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles.
He got motion? Why you keep kidnapping her? Why you keep kidnapping her? Wait. Yeah, why you keep stealing the princess? Like, why you keep, yeah. If you had all that emotion, nigga, go get your bop. Like, they probably gonna fuck with you. Like if they not, then hey, this the truth. Money don't get you hoes, my boy. Hey, I mean you can't unlame Bowser though.
Castles fashioned after his own face.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's tough.
Yeah, all that money, you got all the money in the world, but they won't change the fact that you ugly.
Talked about having a 4-digit IQ,
man.
but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side. Not enough to...
Well, Bowser is an ugly dude. I ain't gonna hold you. But nah, I ain't gonna hold female. Never mind. Never mind. With Bowser, you can't at least fight. So I do another turtle or something? Like, you know, only tortoise? Is he a tortoise? Or a turtle? I think he's a tortoise, a snapping tortoise. Nah, that's snapping turtle. He's a no, is he a tortoise or a snapping turtle? Or is he turtle?
Defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World.
You can't take that serious. Imagine somebody say, "Here come the Koopa Troop."
World and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry. Some with wings, some in shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red shirts, first in and first out.
Piranha plants, bloopers, and lakitus use their surroundings to get the jump on unsuspecting
That's
prey
not
by
him.
land,
That's not
sea,
him.
or sky.
We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, Shy Guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more.
It was imperative
Them
for
off of
Bowser to
him?
nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example,
Them off from him?
Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies,
Cody?
canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again.
Speaking of items, most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario?
These little niggas, these them young niggas. The Koopa Troop.
Though no one's as spoiled as
But
his
this little-
natural
I
Nepo baby,
don't like this little nigga.
Bowser Jr., captain of the
You
Koopa
brat.
Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a
You could tell this kid's gonna be hard-headed. Look at him.
giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bullies tug and smack.
Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT. Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this isn't even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters.
Okay, seriously, how does Mario ever beat this guy? He's like
Real.
Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part.
So you're a turtle, not a tortoise.
Love games, but hate the grind? With Wiimote, you can be invincible, unimaginably wealthy.
Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole ultra-powerful items like the Wonder Flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dream Stone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
But his most iconic thefts are those big shiny...
He this overpowered? I thought Bowser was a joke. I thought he was a trash can. Cause he keep getting beat up by a plumber. Like he playing against plumbers. Like he's bad. He loses to plumbers. Literally. And I'm not even joking. He literally loses to plumbers. That go, Mamma Mia. Mamma Mia. That, all them niggas, bro. With that stupid old mustache.
power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferry Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Thanks, Space God, that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle had to fight himself. Oh wait, he did, and he beat the hell out of him.
With all this power, it's a wonder he still hasn't conquered the Mushroom Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes. But also, when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So...
he's a baddie through and through, who will teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king!
They try to send him like
battle is
Godzilla.
sponsored by
That way ain't no Godzilla.
Prize Picks is the best plate in here and
Extremely isn't proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
But Wiz, only a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather,
He's
Gerald
ugly as
Robotnik, who
fuck.
sought
He's ugly, I ain't gonna lie.
to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're freaking called G-U-N.
Merch his whatever got switched down. Merch is wherever she was.
Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist
Yeah, we'll
because
get back,
all
bro.
his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo!
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would
How you gonna
conquer
beat
it to get the attention he deserved.
Bowser?
No, you mean
Bowser,
crave.
wow.
Desperately crave.
How you gonna beat the
Tomato,
Bowser?
tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman
I
Land,
know I
a
did that.
capital of science.
How you know I did that? Z? Stalking me, bro?
Said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish
I did
Eggman
that.
Land,
He
a
told-
capital
I
of
told
science.
you.
And this paradise would have worked just fine if not for that blasted Sonic.
He's older than Bowser? He is 50 plus. He's old as shit. That nigga's he's 6'1". How is he 6'1"? His body looks like a circle. But that's something like this dude is not 6'1". He's not 6'1". He's lying about his height. Why would I need to know his favorite food when he fights to death? to the death. Loves himself, Agent Stone's his daughter. So his daughter got hit with Switch. Alright. How did I mute
In
this?
his face. And he's a
I
very
hate the
sore
hedgehog.
loser.
But just like
Yeah,
any
he
good
talks
experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun,
yeah, I
a
know.
floating ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial displacement trap, which, while online, scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which
Metavirus.
What if I told you this was the
Are you
last
talking about
ad
the-
you've ever seen?
The Roro. What's up, the Roro? That's the only virus I know.
transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability, but tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
I mean, it's kind of lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations. Some look like knights, others use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps, and then there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg.
The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can annihilate stars. Woo! A whole constellation gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah! The rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God, Wiz. I need it.
And don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on, he is for
He's like us for real. Nah, you know I'm just kidding.
friends. I mean, he's a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not, but what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when he can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
The
So he's a Discord moderator. That don't have no outside life. Yeah.
Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterpillars, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit. The hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning into the egg thing, huh?
The army has a wide variety of troops, even your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're not Scratch and Grounder. But that's why he's made top-notch bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite robo-faker, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
He could even copy Silver's psychokinesis, and with enough chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King!
And when used on the planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Light Man form. Yep, apparently Super Eggman is canon, though it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has. He's used the jeweled scepter to make the world-shattering
So he's
egg
the
wizard.
ultimate Florida
Then,
man.
on more than one occasion,
Example.
he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman built and built and built, and eventually, he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember where you put your dune buggy.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any good daddy, gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray.
Damn. That hit deep. Merch bro had 8 to lose. He go get Sonic, bro. Sonic. Sonic. Oh, he's gonna win, little bro. He's Sonic.
So you're the one
Type freak shit I'm watching.
who lost Boss's goods.
What the fuck?
Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, cause charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times light speed.
It's funny though, while Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in reverse.
Nah, Peggy will always have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
Whiz, you gotta help me.
What happened now?
I'm there's some art good cost is the athlete
Possibility.
So I have Bowser winning because Bowser like bro, he got hands. He got actual powers. But Dr. because Dr. Octopus, wrong name. But Egghead, I think Brody he don't got powers. All he do got robots. Let me see. Hey, he got robots and stuff like that. So, I don't think he'll win those, but we gonna see. Shall we? Damn, bro, what the fuck?
It's time for a death battle!
Yeah, but
To make an announcement. This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke! I am Dr. Eggman, your new genius overlord.
I get the battle started, bro.
This. Shut up, nerd! an invasion force, but see Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot. His power is without peer. It is the ultimate strength.
Wait.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Metal. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you command.
You know what they say, the more the merrier. Showtime!
The best things never change.
Godzilla
They just
versus-
get better. Like Hardy's original bag, just $6.90.
Middle foot is the same. Right here. How you getting slapped up, right? Come on, Cody. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, ready, got that out.
How dare you keep your hands off my... Sage! The thing! Max power!
Damn, ball got cooked.
Curses! Sage! Fire is again! So long, Doctor!
I knew it.
This war was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down. Strap in, this one's a lot.
I knew that. I knew it. I didn't watch the video. I didn't. So sorry for you think that. But I knew he was not gonna be Bowser. Bowser was like tough as hell, really. They say he had he like
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap.
he was tough as hell. Like Birdie was actually with that. Man, I ain't think he was I ain't think what's the face gonna win, cause what's the face he was not getting the work in though. Dr. Eggman. Yeah, Dr. Eggman is. I already knew he was gonna win. You could see how Brady is like hyped up to be. He was not gonna win. Trust me, he's not gonna win. Alright. What was this video? I don't know who these characters are.
I just hacked them out of the sky, right? Oh my god, Tyler!
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Inc.
I don't know who Joker is. He's from this one, man.
Being harassed and stepped in, he had no idea her assailant was one of Japan's most prominent politicians.
Poor Ren was forced to leave town, lose friends, and transfer to Shujin Academy. There's definitely more fun ways to ruin your life.
But his run-ins with corrupt authority figures was only just beginning.
One might call it a theme. And it wouldn't just be dealing with your garden variety scumbag gym teachers. Ren and his new friends found themselves in a whole new world. The Metaverse! Oh, that's scary. Yeah, that one.
Derived from the works of Carl Jung, this collective unconscious is like an alternate reality formed from the amalgamated thoughts and feelings of mankind. What humans believe, or even what they fear, directly shapes it.
And inside this crazy mental realm, those who have been corrupted by power and abused the weak have become evil superpowers, just like how they're viewed by many of their victims in the real world. Victims like Ren and his friends, Ryuji, An, Makoto, Pancakes, and the Animal.
They may have been helpless against crushing institutional might in the real world, but in the metaverse, they had a way to fight back. Personas.
As part of the summoner's inner self, personas can become incredibly powerful spirits.
By using their personas to battle their foes in the metaverse and steal their hearts, the
What's
source of their moral corruption, Ren and company could cause such foes to repent in the real world. So the friends formed a band called the Phantom Thieves, with Ren as their leader, codenamed Joker.
And Joker's first persona was the awesome Arsene.
With razor-sharp claws and the ability to curse enemies with dark energy, Arsene was an excellent persona to start with.
But Joker's a wild card. Literally, he can capture as many personas as he wants. He's gotta catch them all, because they each have their own crazy powers. From shooting fire, ice, and lightning, to dishing out status effects, healing, and resistances, to lobbing actual nukes at the baddies.
So Joker can fight with manifestations of deities like Beelzebub, Odin, and Jesus Christ.
Wow, he looks way different than in the paintings I've seen. Oh hey, did you know that a persona is connected to their user's own stamina? So when a persona is shattered, even though it's not like dead, it does rattle the user pretty badly.
Well, without his personas, Joker can still rely on his guns, grappling hooks, smoke bombs, etc.
Might not sound like much compared to summoning actual Satan, but in the metaverse, perception is reality. No, really, it actually works like that.
In the real world, Joker's gun is only a prop. However, with Joker's reputation in the metaverse, this prop becomes a god killer. As the Phantom Thieves' reputation increased, so did their power, simply because that's how they were perceived.
Kinda like how personas are empowered by the social links Joker possesses with his friends. Yes, in the world of Persona, hanging out with your buds makes you stronger. Anime! Game!
At their max, social links can bring a wildcard user back from the brink of death, instilling them with willpower greater than the rest of humanity combined. I guess meticulously gardening your friends like a sociopath has its benefits.
Hey Wiz, have a cold one on me.
Thanks. Ah, looks like our relationship meter's maxed out.
Oh, yeah. Well, guess there's no point to us hanging out anymore. Later, loser, I'm gonna go do untested pharmaceuticals and date my teacher.
Oh. Wait, date your what? Ahem. Over the course of his adventures leading the Phantom Thieves, Joker's bonds made him as powerful as the gods he commands. He can dodge Lucifer's Morning Star, which summons an energy beam that travels several light years in seconds. Millions of times faster than light.
Or survive a cheeseburger that exploded big enough to eclipse a nebula. Talk about having stomach problems. No wonder Joker can face off against opponents that can reshape all of reality.
Like Maruki, who used the metaverse to rewrite all of reality to fit his desires.
Or Yaldabaoth, who merged the real world and metaverse together.
It was in this battle with Yaldabaoth that Joker upgraded Arsene to create Satanael, the biblical angel of vengeance.
With a big-ass gun? Perceive this reality, bitch!
Its primary attack, Sinful Shell, is imbued with what is known as almighty energy, which can bypass any defense, even that from the omnipotent orb, which can explicitly rewrite reality.
Yes, very good. Big-ass gun whiz!
And with a shot heard around the world, Joker and his friends prove that you're never too young to change society for the better, no matter how arduous the forces against you may be.
If the man is keeping you down, just call up the Phantom Thieves to put them in their place. They'll never see it coming.
I don't
recall.
As far
back as he could remember, Giorno Giovanna always wanted to be a gangster.
Cause damn it feels good to be a gangster. Gone are the days of leaving horse heads in your enemy's bed or squeezing their head in a vice till they pop. Giorno wanted to be a different kind of gangster.
A more progressive, heterosexual kind of...
So he want to be gangsta-licious. That's what he want to be. He want to be gangsta-licious. Hey, all power to you, my brother.
Mob boss.
A gang star.
A shy, withdrawn boy on the streets of Naples. Giorno's life changed the day he saved a wounded mobster. In return, he was rewarded with future protection from abuse and isolation. This act of reciprocal kindness convinced Giorno of the value of the mob as a social organization, if only it was commanded by the right person.
Someone like Giorno. All he had to do was take control of the Neapolitan Mafia, Passione, and their army of superpowered assassins. Ambitious? Maybe. But hey, he's the bastard son of the insane vampire Deuce Lord himself, Dio Brando.
Welcome to jail, Smurf. Wait, put me in that cell. Huh? This cell is for VIP Hero Wars players. You gotta be at least Hero Power 97 to...
Who conceived Giorno while possessing the body of his arch enemy, Jonathan Joestar. This technically makes Giorno both a Brando and a Jojo.
Hence the name, Jojo. Get it?
Well, he didn't just inherit the name, but also the Joestar bloodline's power. Giorno possesses a stand, gold experience.
Stands are invisible, intangible, punchy ghosts that protect their user and come with incredible superpowers, like stopping time, making fiction into reality, or cooking Italian food. God damn, give me that one.
And Giorno's gold experience has perhaps the greatest potential of any stand in the series. With just a touch, it can imbue inanimate objects with golden life energy,
turning them into any plant or animal in an instant and back again. Giorno uses this with maximum creativity, like disguising a gun as a banana so you accidentally blow your own brains out. A gorilla's worst nightmare.
Giorno is, frankly, a super genius when it comes to gold experience's abilities.
Like transforming bullets into flesh to heal the very wounds they made, or changing a brick into a snake that can detect body heat and find a hidden enemy, or turning his teeth into a special kind of jellyfish that filters out the toxins in the piss he was drinking. I thought I was the only one who did that.
Should the object Giorno gives life to be a part of a greater whole, like turning a tooth into a fly, it will attempt to return to its original source.
Not only that, any damage Giorno's creations receive will be reflected onto the opponent.
Giorno can even imbue living things with this same energy. This supercharges the target's consciousness, causing them to outpace their physical body, and leaving them totally helpless to counterattack.
It might seem like you got 10 times faster, but you're actually experiencing time at a way slower rate, while your body is stuck in the same position. Imagine a Muda to the nuts felt for 20 straight seconds. Forget about it.
Especially when you're hitting as hard as Gold Experience. According to the Jojo Veller art book written by the mangaka himself, Gold Experience has a speed rating of A, putting him in the same league as stands like Star Platinum and Silver Chariot, which are faster than light.
And although his strength stat is only a C, he can still shatter cars like glass and keep up with A-string stands like Sticky Fingers. Perfect for a merciless stand rush that lasts 7 pages long. Daddy Dio must be so proud.
With Gold Experience at his side, Giorno joined Passione and rose to challenge its reclusive leader, Diavolo.
Wait. Diavolo? You're telling me that Giorno, the son of God, battles the devil? just like Jesus, whose full biblical name is Yeshua or Joshua. Ben Joseph, Joshua Joseph, Jojo.
We're moving on. Diavolo's goal was to get his hands on a stand arrow. And when a stand is pierced by a stand arrow, it evolves.
So, Joe got it first and transformed Gold Experience into the most broken thing in anime. Gold Experience Requiem!
Requiem stands change the rules entirely. It's almost like they elevate your stand beyond the need for combat. Gold Experience Requiem can, in short, negate any action taken against it and return it to a state of 0, shifting reality back to square one.
Let's say I woke up this morning, got myself a gun, and fired it at Giorno. With Gold Experience Requiem, no matter how accurate I am, the shot will always miss, because I never fired my gun.
That is returned to 0. And also a horrific example of gun safety. This applies to any attack made against Requiem, including from Diavolo's stand King Crimson, which can infamously skip time, erasing the universe for 10 seconds. And Requiem negated that.
It undid time being erased. Well, time was already erased, which meant there was no time to unerase the erased time, and
That's right, Boomstick. Requiem's ability acts independently of time itself. Sound crazy? Well, Requiem can counter the stand made in heaven, which can accelerate time across the whole universe into infinity. So that kind of range of Requiem's ability is actually consistent.
It also reduces your willpower to 0, so you can't even fight back.
Even your death can be returned to 0. After pummeling Diavolo into pulp, Requiem prevented him from dying, forcing him to relive the experience of being killed over and over in a series of never-ending alternate universes. For eternity.
Just when you thought you were out, Requiem pulls you back in. The second you hear that piano start playing, run.
And so, Giorno took control of Passione
and
turned it into the
like
peacekeeping social organization he always dreamed about.
With its streets free of drugs, Italy's youth could rest easy. Their hopes and dreams could be carried into the future on a golden wind. Vento Aureo. Where's you play birds? So loose people snap set. Oh!
I got Giorno.
Getting 8 ads every 20 minutes is actually diabolical. Meet Pi, the ad blocker that actually works on Twitch, aka
Go, are set! Giorno Giovanna, your heart is twisted. It is ours to take.
Shogi Fantasma. My dreams aren't yours to take.
Persona!
He'll never see it coming. Checkmate. Time to understand my gold experience. All objects given life by gold experience desire to return home. His persona creates life. I've got to nullify that.
Jack Frost, Ice Age! Jack Frost! Ice Age! Ice Age! Ice Age!
This Shoko Fantasma is justice. This is Requiem.
Keep fighting. You can do it. Snap
You
out of
die
it.
now. Joker's gonna kill you again, my son.
And now, thou art I.
Maybe you didn't hear me before. Checkmate.
That shit cap on Brody. That shit cap, bro. Brody's capping. Bro, what the fuck?